Looking to start something profitable in the post-corona world? By the end of this video, you'll get 9 business ideas worth working on in 2021. And today is a great time to start preparing. Interested? Continue watching. Now, the list includes both offline and online business ideas worth working on, but with a strong consideration of what we all are going through and what we actually need in this horrible new world. Some of those you might already know, but it doesn't make them any less profitable. So let's get started with the online businesses. The first and the easiest to start with is service provider. And the major skills that the world is needing today are digital marketing, software engineering, and marketing overall. I would start with the skills you already have. If you're good at content creation or sales or lead generation, then this is what you should do. You should provide those services on demand or as a service packages. Now, service provider might be focused on actually any skill, both tech and non-tech. Those could be marketing, sales, lead generation, digital marketing, SEO or social media management, and so on. And the new directions are being opened, and these I have already mentioned in that video of mine, and these are YouTube related and video marketing related, which typically means video editor, video marketer, YouTube manager, and so on. Now, the second most profitable online business you can start today is e-commerce business. Now, you might already be tired of hearing this, but again, it doesn't make them any less profitable, because in this post-pandemic world, everything has so much shifted into the online side of things that even I prefer to buy everything offline, to go and choose my things and just to relax and get some sort of satisfaction from my purchase. Even I started to buy online even things that I would never have thought I would. The popular directions would be selling digital devices, selling t-shirts. Like, they were almost dead a couple of years ago, but now it's become one of the major presents. Books, selling, and so on. Anything that you can get for a cheaper price, then you can sell them. My cousin started selling shoes, and she's super successful at her business right now, and she actually quit her full-time job and she's doing e-commerce now full-time. Now, the third and the most profitable one is the subscription business. Now, whilst this one is the most profitable potentially, actually it might take you years to get there. Now, the examples here would be membership websites, software as a service products, but again, this will also might take you some investments to build that product and to bring it to the market and to make it profitable. It could be e-magazines, and it could be subscriptions like content creation and then getting paid via Patreon. There are also other options, but all the options will require from you considerable effort to get started and also considerable time to get to the profitable area where you can actually start making money and to be sure that you are safe for the several months to come. The next online thing you might consider is online teaching. I know you hate hearing about this, but again, it doesn't make it any less profitable, and especially in the today crazy world. Now, these might be one-to-one teaching, especially if you are a teacher of some special lesson like math or science. It could be group teachings, and it could be teachings in form of online courses. Here, the possibilities are huge, and you can scale. You can not only provide online courses after you manage to secure your one-to-one teaching sessions and group sessions, but you can also shift a little and create an ebook on Amazon. And by the way, I have already made a video about how to create an ebook on Amazon. Make sure to check out that video of mine. And this is where you can actually start making more and more profits. Now, again, this is something that you have already heard about, but if you haven't yet started, way to go here. Now, let's move to the offline side of things. And here, think about basic needs that people would want and would need you to do for them so that they could focus on their jobs, because most of the world has gone remote and they need to focus on their jobs instead of attending to those basic needs. So think about what they would be willing to pay you for. And here, where catering and homemade food is gaining an entirely different meaning in this post-corona world, because people need to work and not think about what they're going to eat or to feed their families with. And here the options are numerous. It's not only, personal chef, but it could also be organic food. It could also be gluten-free food, because people tend to have all sorts of eating disorders, and not digesting gluten is one of the most frequently met. The next one could be healthy food or low-calorie food for those who want to stay fit, and so on. So you might niche down and focus on the food that you can provide to people and start from there and grow from there. Guilty here, I use food deliveries as well, not each and every day, but that's just because I haven't found my person. Now, the second basic need people would want you and would pay you for is house help and cleaning services. And here again the options are numerous. It could be daily cleaning, it could be deep cleaning, it could be decluttering, it could be sofa cleaning and carpets cleaning. It could also be running errands or personal shopper. And in my country there is such profession or such a service as a husband for an hour, which actually means that you hire a man for an hour or two to repair everything that needs to be repaired in the house. And in my area I see more and more agencies opening up, so if they find that there is a competition enough for them to get started and to run their business, I think this one is very profitable. And I've actually thought of starting this business as well, hiring people and then finding clients. And I know even in my multiple apartments house, there are a lot of people who use house cleaning services, and myself included. I used house cleaning services before my house cleaner moved from the city, but that's another story. Now, the third basic needs that parents with kids are needing is at-home teaching. And here again it depends on your skill set. If you can help a primary school kids with their homework, this is what parents would gladly pay for, because I typically lose about 3 hours daily doing homework with my kids, and I would gladly have paid to someone to do that for me. You can also tutor at special subjects like math or science if you're good at them, or foreign languages, or any skill that you can provide. For example, guitar playing or piano playing or music or dancing, whatever you do. My nephews and my nieces, actually, I have tutors coming to them who teaches them guitars and other musical instruments. So if you can provide this skill, way to go. By the way, my mom is a higher math teacher and she earns a full-time income from her offline and online lessons, so I know what I'm talking about. The fourth online business that is worth to start in 2021, and actually it's not late to start it right now, is local tourism. Now with this pandemic thing and with the lockdown and with the airplanes either flying or not flying, the local tourism has gained an entirely different meaning, and here again the options are numerous. You can either become a local guide in your city or in your area, or you can also host people who come to your area, or you can organize trips to the nearby sites and events. And that is what actually people in my area are doing. And I have actually never knew that we have such beautiful places just nearby, or I just have gone through them or past them and I have never paid any attention. And besides raising some good money, you can raise awareness in your local people and some sort of a pride of living in such a beautiful place they never knew they lived in. Now, another direction that gains a lot of exposure lately, and those are personal trainers. And now this one can be both online and offline, and here the options are numerous. It's either personal trainers for those who want to stay fit, or meditators, or life coaches, or nutritionists, because people now want to stay fit, to eat healthy, and this tendency gains more and more exposure on the web. So you can be both online and offline trainer. Now, these are all the businesses that I personally would have gladly invested in and that I have actually invested in already. And this is something that helps to cover people their basic needs so that they could focus more on their own careers. So if you're willing to help with these basic needs, you can be well and save for the next several years. However, if these are not enough, make sure to grab my freebie 30 businesses you can start today. The link is in the description, and find your bit of inspiration there. Maybe you will find something that is more to your liking. Also subscribe for new amazing content. I'm releasing a video every single Wednesday, so make sure to be here on time. Give me a like to help me grow this channel, drop me a comment, I love talking to people, and see you next Wednesday, same channel, same time, I'll be waiting. Bye.